Global Exchange is an international human rights organization. It's been around for over 20 years. We have many different campaigns and projects we work on, including fair trade, stopping sweatshops, clean energy campaigns. The Michigan Student Sustainability Coalition is a statewide network in Michigan that links different campus organizations and students working mainly on clean energy projects. So basically we try to unite student voices around the state so that instead of having all this disparate, separate action going on, that there's a unified voice and it's clear what young people want to see. Well, young people really have energy right now around climate change and energy issues because it's something that we can't avoid. And coming from maybe the first generation to really understand recycling or to have that taught to us from the age that we're in kindergarten, and being exposed to ideas like global warming and clean energy from a young age. And now we're in a position where we have been taught the science, we've been taught the solutions, and really what's holding back this clean energy economy that we're talking about is more political will. Michigan has a really interesting place in the history of manufacturing in the United States in general, being the base of the auto industry. We like to say that we put the world on wheels, and also just the union movements that came out of Michigan and the worker kind of the idea of the American worker really grew out of Michigan. I think that it has a lot to do with the fact that we have this traditional manufacturing base and that we've been this hub of keeping the steel industry going, keeping the auto industry going through our heavy industrial base, and now we have the chance to show the world that we can green it and that we can provide a new vision, a 21st century vision of what manufacturing will look like. When I was in college, a lot of things became really apparent to me, like our energy system is really connected to two major problems. I was worried about the war in Iraq and climate change, and also like economic hardship in the Midwest. We've seen all these manufacturing jobs. So now I have this opportunity to really get out there and work with communities and talk about green jobs for Michigan and talk about creating a clean energy economy in Michigan that can solve a lot of our problems and create a lot of hope for people. My favorite grain is definitely quinoa. It's actually not a grain; it's a seed of some plant, maybe the quinoa plant. But that's where it's different. It's like so it's not just a grain; it's a seed. It has more nutrients in it. It has 9 essential amino acids, so it's considered a perfect protein. So I'm a vegetarian, and having something like quinoa gives me a lot of energy to get through the day and to continue to work on clean energy policy and global warming activism.